they all should be put out of office.
Strong words for lawmakers who failed to compromise. Hear more of your sequestration reactions.
9 is on your side today. We've partnered with the North Carolina Bar Association, how you can get legal advice for free.
Plus, missing mail. An ECU employee gets fired over it, what police say she took.
And experienced racers don't just crash on their own. What came out of the blue to knock this man off his bike? Your news at 5 starts right now.
This is 9 on your side at 5.
Good Friday afternoon, everyone. I'm Amanda Goodman.
And I'm Jeff Arner. Thanks so much for inviting us in today. It is a very special day for us here at 9 on your side. Since 7 o'clock this morning, we've been offering free legal advice through the For All phone bank. You can probably hear all of the talking now, all of those phones ringing. They have been ringing here since 7 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, a lot of lawyers standing by. In fact, if you follow me, we're going to show you exactly what we're talking about. We're going to give you a little bit behind the scenes look at our new set here. Since 7 o'clock this morning, attorneys have been here manning these phones, getting your questions answered. And guess what? It's all for free. We all know how expensive to talk to a lawyer is, but right now, any question, family law, bankruptcy, foreclosure issues, these attorneys have been talking all day long. And you have until 7 o'clock tonight. The For All phone event will last till then. It's 1-888-616-0614. I can tell you, all day long, I don't think I've seen one phone go unanswered. So again, all questions, anything that you have, please call 1-888-616-0614. We're going to talk to several of the attorneys throughout the newscast today to see what kind of calls are the most common and what kind of questions you may have. You can post them on Facebook. We'll try to get them answered for you during our newscast this afternoon. But that's for what's going on inside. I think outside is getting a little chilly out. I think we're getting ready for a big cool down. Isn't that right, David?
We sure are, Amanda, and you're right. It's a very warm day in terms of the success so far with our For All campaign going on, and we do look forward to hearing from you. And as we've been saying all afternoon, if you get a busy signal, just try back again, because we do have a lot of calls coming. Let's talk your forecast into this evening. How about another beautiful view from Atlantic Beach? It's a view with Live I-9 from the Seahawk Inn and Villas on this Friday afternoon and Friday evening. A little bit of sea surf coming in the sword break zone there. As you will note, the surf zone fairly calm for the most part, but do keep in mind for any boating interest, it will be a little bit of a choppy surf into the weekend. Currently, temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 40s, from Greenville to Wilson, to low 50s like Goldsboro, as well as Richlands as we head toward Onslow County. 51 as well for Jacksonville, 52 in Newbern. This evening, we do expect a mix of clouds, sunshine until, of course, sunset. Then we're going to expect the chilly air to pretty much dominate for the rest of our weekend. Impulses of cold air coming right toward the 9 on your side viewing area. We do have the mostly cloudy conditions for the time being as these little frontal systems come on by. Little meaning there's little moisture with them, but they do pack a punch of fairly chilly air, so that's why you'll need to bundle up if you are out and about this evening. Overnight lows dropping to the lower 30s for inland sections, mid to upper 30s toward the coast. No rain expected with the clouds tonight, but we'll talk about a slight chance of a shower for your weekend and how cold it's going to be for Saturday and Sunday. Stay tuned for that forecast as well.
All right, David, thank you very much. $85 billion in automatic spending cuts with no last-minute deal. They started taking effect today. In the coming months, the cuts will affect dozens of federal agencies and departments. Tara Mergener reports.
Congressional leaders left the White House without a last-minute deal to avoid billions in spending cuts. President Obama warns the economy will soon feel the impact.
This is not going to be a apocalypse, I think, as some people have said. It's just dumb, and it's going to hurt.
Thousands of government workers have already been told they could be furloughed, and the administration has forecast everything from fewer teachers in the classroom to longer lines at the airport. The president blames Republicans.
They've allowed these cuts to happen because they refuse to budge on closing a single wasteful loophole.
House Speaker John Boehner says the GOP has already done its part.
This discussion about revenue, in my view, is over. It's about taking on the spending problem here in Washington.
These across-the-board cuts can be stopped if lawmakers reach a budget deal in the coming weeks. President Obama hopes the pain of the cuts will force a compromise. The Pentagon alone must slash $46 billion. The chairman of the House Armed Services Committee says the president should have done more to stop this from happening in the first place.
I have never in my lifetime seen such a lack of leadership and truth-telling emanating from the White House.
The finger-pointing continued as lawmakers left Washington for the weekend. Tara Merchiner for CBS News, the White House.
Now, the next fiscal deadline is a big one. The federal government has to fund its annual budget, and that's set to expire at the end of this month.
Those sequestration cuts could have some serious consequences for the economy here in the East. That's the word from the city of Havelock. City manager Jim Freeman says any cuts to the military would affect not only Craven County, but the entire region. A new poll by Elon University shows 70% of people in North Carolina are worried about those spending cuts. People in Havelock say they are worried the most about the 5,000 civilian workers at Cherry Point that could be furloughed and the impact that would have to small businesses.
90% of our business is from the military haircuts. So if they were to do that and the military was to keep their money in their pockets, it's not good business for us. That's not good news for us.
Coming up at 6 o'clock, we're going to hear more from people in Havelock who say they are frustrated with the gridlock in Congress. The couple charged with dismembering a Kinston mother and dumping her body in Texas will have a joint trial. Grant and Amanda Hayes appeared in court this morning. A Raleigh judge ruled the two would be tried together for the murder of Laura Ackerson. He also said if at any time during the trial there was a legal reason to separate their cases, he will do so. The Hayes trial is set to start on May 20th.
A local elementary school is honoring a 6-year-old girl killed last week in a car crash in New Bern. Troopers say Alana Garris's mother was drunk when she crashed a week ago today. Tony Rawlings reports how Alana's school is hoping to celebrate her memory while helping her family.
6-year-old Alana Garris died in the crash on Bryces Creek Road. She was a first grader at New Bern's Brinson Memorial Elementary. The school's principal, Todd Bradley, says the news of Alana's death affected everyone at the school.
This impacted our students. Anytime you lose a member of your family, it can be very devastating.
He says the school is using counselors to help students and faculty cope with the loss. After speaking with Alana's family, Bradley says the school has started a donation fund to help pay for her funeral services.
I've communicated to our Parent-Teacher Association, our Help Us Grow organization, which is our volunteer organization, and our staff. That did not open it up to the whole community, but we've already had tremendous response already to help the family and defer some cost.
In addition to accepting donations, Principal Bradley says the school staff is planning several ways to honor Alana's memory.
We do plan on having a vigil for Alana. We don't have that established yet. We're going to donate a page in the yearbook to her. We're going to plant a Japanese maple tree in her honor.
Bradley says they're also planning a pink ribbon day for Alana to represent her caring personality and because it was her favorite color. In New Bern, Tony Rawlings, 9 on your side.
Now you can contribute to the Little Girls Memorial Fund through Brinson Elementary School. Make your checks payable to Greenleaf Memorial Park. Her funeral will take place Tuesday. An East Carolina University employee is charged with taking money from students' mail. ECU police arrested Iris Harper Friday afternoon. Police say the investigation started back in September of 2012 when they received complaints people weren't getting their mail. ECU Lieutenant Chris Sutton says Harper targeted items that look like greeting cards.
The items that seemed to be items of interest were mail pieces that had cash or some type of a gift card.
Now, Lieutenant Harper, that is still employed at ECU but has been removed from her mailroom duties. She's currently out on a $15,000 bond.
Deputies say 2 men used county money to buy their own gas. These two, James Carter and Garrett Taylor, are out of jail on bond this afternoon. The men worked for the Solid Waste Department. Pitt County deputies arrested them after they were apparently caught on camera using a county-issued credit card to buy gas for their own personal vehicles. Well, the Harlem Shake, it is a video dance craze sweeping the nation. And it looks like a lot of fun, but one version causing a stir. Why federal authorities are now investigating.
Plus, our For Justice phone bank, or For All phone bank, I should say, is up and running. You're looking live at it right now. Legal advice is very expensive, so why not let 9 on Your Side bring it to you for free? More on how you do that in just a moment.
Also in your Storm Team 9 forecast, we'll have those details on how chilly it's going to be for your Saturday and your Sunday. Stay tuned as well.